Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Way deeper.
No, it actually picks up pretty good. So, but like this is what I do. So like I've already got it recording.
What's your podcast called?
It's the Daily Biker.
Daily Biker.
So.
Yeah, not a better.
I don't want to buy some from y'all just because y'all from Maryland. Y'all
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. I got it rolling. I can bring the gain down
right,
just
quick,
a
start
touch.
Before anybody else comes.
So, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. I am here in the ever so beautifully and hot and dusty Hurricane Mills, Tennessee at Loretta Lynn's Ranch for TMMR, Teamer, however you want to say it, the Tennessee Motorcycle and Music Revival. And I've made some new friends up here that can do stuff that not very many people can. And it's kind of made me jealous a little bit. But we have Jordi.
Yes.
And I know I'm going to forget your name.
Try it. Give it a try.
Ben. It starts with a B.
Drew.
Drew. No, it starts with a D.
That was close.
He's going to be a household name soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Well, it's okay because I always introduce myself as, my name is Marcus and I am the clueless leader. So if that helps in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So, okay. So down to the nitty gritty, I mean, I see y'all out here with these trial bikes and y'all are doing flips and twists and everything else. I know, Jordi, you do some stunt shows too with the Sportster stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I started on the trials bike. I started riding when I was 3, then got on the trials bike, competed, and then kind of segued onto the Harley, like the exact opposite bike. From the trials bike, but the Harley is a blast too, and that trials skill definitely converted over to wheelie the Harley and do all those stunts.
Yeah. So, Drew, have you always just been dirt bikes?
I've pretty much ridden everything with wheels. I mean, from unicycles to shopping carts. If I could get my hands on it, I'd be taking it off the jump.
Well, I know y'all have a unicycle out here too.
Yeah, we do.
Unicycle, yeah, it's a good
rip the
warm-up.
unicycle around sometimes.
So y'all tour. So it's Moto Motion, the freestyle tour. I know I keep hearing y'all say it's the only. How do you describe it? It's the only
like the only freestyle trials bike stunt show in America.
Yeah.
Because it's a pretty tight knit community. I mean, it's such a small thing. Like we know pretty much everybody that rides a trials bike at a high level. So we kind of take it a different direction. We do the trials, typical stuff, hopping on the obstacles, and then we do the tricks and flips, the freestyle.
Yeah.
That's why we say it's such a unique thing. I mean, we got tricks that we're literally the only 2 people doing them. Just because it's not that common, but we're here doing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's super cool. I mean, y'all get that crowd around, and people seem to get really energetic and enjoy it because it seems when you see those shows, those guys doing those tricks and stuff on the dirt bikes, they have to have a much bigger spread, a much bigger layout, and y'all are able to do it in a much tighter area.
Yeah, that's kind of like the novelty of it, and we don't even have barricades here. We get people up and close, and it's so unique that drives people over just looking at the bikes, and then once they see us, and then we're flipping, he's jumping over me. Drew's also the top bicycle trials rider, so he can take it even smaller, and he's a maniac on the bicycle more. So
yeah. So how long have y'all been doing shows together for?
Long time.
I mean, yeah, we've been on a lot of different shows. We've done shows in 20 countries, about every state. We toured on some other different bigger stunt shows, and I guess as far as just kind of doing it on our own, a couple years.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we flow. I mean, he's got the same style. It's hard to practice this stuff. Because no one else is doing it. So I'm in Florida, he's in New York. We can't just practice together. So it's a lot of times the only time we really get to vibe together is doing shows.
Well, that's why you just get a phone mount, just do the FaceTime while you're riding in the backyard.
Drew, check it out.
Group ride.
He does actually. Yeah, he'll send me a video, be like, "Look, I just crashed," and I'm sick.
Well, speaking of crashing, I know you did the flip yesterday, and then your throttle kind of stuck open.
Throttle cable kind of bounced out of the housing and stuck wide open. That was the first time it's ever happened. Not a big deal. We were able to shut the bike down and contain it, but stuff like that happens during shows. You got to be quick on your feet.
Well, I mean, those bikes are built for that kind of abuse too, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're not really taking them that far out of their comfort zone. I mean, the flips are obviously a little bit above their pay grade, but
yeah.
Everything else, I mean, the bikes are so versatile. Like, it's like a BMX bike with a motor. I mean, you can do anything on them. So
yeah, it's crazy to see the stuff. I've been out to the trial center and I've watched the stuff on TV, and you see the videos of the guys bouncing around and doing those types of things. But this is so completely different than what you see when you go to one of those trials competitions, and it's so neat. It's so insane. I mean, you got a little 24 inch ramp. 24
inches high. I built that in my garage.
So 24 inch ramp that you're doing backflips off of and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So did you do a backflip on a bicycle before you ever did it on a dirt bike?
Oh, I actually did it on motorcycles first.
Yeah.
I had a big mulch pile, shaped up a lip, and just sent it. Figured it would work out, which it did. So, and then I went to bicycles, even though I kind of have ridden more bicycles in the past.
Yeah.
I just go back and forth. I mean, if I had to pick between them, I don't think I ever could. So.
Well, I know bicycles are fun. I spent many years doing the mountain biking thing. I never really did the freestyle stuff. I kind of wanted to get into it some more. But, bicycles aren't cheap.
They're not, and like with the technology coming out, I mean, you're going to spend almost as much on a bicycle as what a new dirt bike costs.
Yeah. I mean, there's a many bicycles out there. You see them that these guys are riding, and it's like, oh, that's super cool. It's like, oh yeah, that's a $8,000 bike, and it's like, what?
Full carbon, just out of this world.
So the bikes y'all are running now, you got a Beta and a gas, and we were talking a little bit about them. Tell me about the Beta.
So the Beta, I mean, it's an aluminum frame, so it's going to be a little bit stiffer than the gas, but I enjoy their bikes. I've ridden for Beta for probably 5 years now, and I just absolutely love them. The quality of them, the power. They're, I would say, more trials based, because if you ride it, it's more aggressive in the trials area.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would say that the gas is probably better for freestyle stuff. Like, I have also ridden gas. They're great bikes. It's just a little bit more on the freestyle side.
So they're both 300s, right?
Yep.
And I know y'all were talking the other day about somewhere around like 150 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah, 150 pounds, and they're totally stock right out the box. Like, there's no aftermarket parts. You wouldn't want to change anything on the bike. Like, they're totally stock, solid, strong, and they're pretty fun bikes.
It's funny because a lot of people think with the crazy stuff that we do that we have just tons of modifications like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that bike is literally, I haven't even touched the suspension. Took it out of the box,
literally.
put the bars on.
Yeah.
One of the things that I thought was interesting when I first saw these was the front suspension. A lot of your race dirt bikes and stuff, they have an inverted front fork, but you have a conventional style setup on that. That's I guess a trials bike kind of thing?
Yeah, it has to do with just the needs of the bike. Like motocross bikes are going to be taking much bigger impact, so they have the inverted forks for the cartridges inside. These ones, I believe they're open cartridge forks, if I'm not mistaken. So they're set up differently.
Yeah. So those dirt bikes compared to or your trials bikes compared to like the dirt bikes, do y'all have to, is it one of those things where after so many hours you got to go in, do the head work and do those types of things? I mean, do they have that same type of maintenance deal?
I mean, doing the oil, the hours are different. Like, you're not putting it at top speed. You're not reaming it out like, fifth gear wide like you would a moto bike, or, the top ends. I've only ever replaced one top end in a trials bike. I mean, 200 hours on a trials bike isn't even something to bother. That's not like something that it's like, oh, this bike's got 200 hours. It's like, just buy the bike and it'll run forever. Like, it's pretty hard to kill one.
200 hours on that takes a long time to hit.
Yeah, especially because you're just cruising, you're slow, and really, I mean, no one else is like jumping them, no one else is like flipping them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't know why, because it's like they're perfect, they're lightweight. You You can get instant power to go wherever you want.
Yeah.
So I think it'll catch on soon. I mean, they've been around. Everybody knows them. Everybody comes by and sees them, and it's got some sort of story about how they used to own one. Because they're fun, they're interesting. So I hope more people get one.
Well, like I know, Drew, you're a beta guy, but Jordi, you're on a gas. Is that just a personal preference? You like the gas a little bit better?
Yeah. Like Drew was saying, it's more like kind of naturally comfortable geometry-wise for the jumping and the flipping, and it feels very good. I mean, I actually, crazy story, I got my van broken into, our show van broken into, and all our bikes stolen. I just bought a brand new trials bike, and that was not long ago, and I actually bought this bike on the way up here, literally driving up here, because the bikes got stolen, you know, so I had to make it work, and we literally were fixing stuff as soon as the show was starting, and we ripped it. It was like perfect.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's a comfortable bike. You know, a gas, I knew I could rely on it being ready to go with me just buying it, never even ridden it. So yeah, it's ready to go. It rips, especially we're on gravel. It's, you know, weird conditions.
Well, I mean, the bikes are super cool, you know, when you start looking at them and you start nitpicking the differences and stuff that they build between a standard dirt bike and those bikes, just to notice some of the things. I mean, like I said, the front suspension is different, but when you start getting into the stuff like that swing arm is a completely different design than like what you have on something. Of course, the major V in the frame in the middle that everybody recognizes, but it's just there's so many little details when you start looking at that thing that you can nitpick the whole thing apart. To be like, wow, this is a lot different. It's not like they start with a dirt bike and do something. That's a complete ground up, completely different.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't even know they're two-stroke. So
are they two-stroke?
Yeah, they're two-stroke. Yeah.
So they don't. I mean, they sound like a little bit of two-stroke, but they're not. They don't have that ring-ding-ding like most two-strokes do.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much like super similar to. I mean, it is a two-stroke engine. It's got the piston and pretty simple, pretty basic mechanics, and yeah, they put out a lot of power in a small engine.
So, are they still carbureted, or are they a fuel-injected setup?
Yep.
Yeah, there's only one fuel-injected. It's called a Vertigo. And of course, all trials bikes are imported, so they're made in Spain, France, Italy.
Right.
So there's not, I mean, Montesa does make a 4-stroke Honda, but it's just a little heavy. It's not as popular.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've seen the Hondas. I haven't actually put my hands on one. I've seen pictures of one at one of the Honda dealerships. So, you know, we'll let them go by real quick.
Fuel burnout. Look at that bike.
Oh yeah, big parade. There's all these nice
You're telling them to do a burnout. I think they're too afraid to pull their feet up off the foot.
Yeah, they're all worried.
Except for this guy.
Riding
He didn't even put his feet
gravel.
down yet. Look at him.
These nice bikes all painted up. They're about to get covered in dust.
Hey, it's a part of that lifestyle. So I know y'all do shows at some dealerships and those types of things. Is this the first time y'all have done like out in the gravel type rally like this?
Nah, definitely not. I mean, every show is different somehow. Like whether it's, you know, it's wet, it's slippery, we're on loose gravel. It happens. I mean, we obviously tell them like, hey, we prefer something that's like at least level.
Yeah.
But we can't complain too much because they're like, oh, you're on trials bike. So then you're like, all right, well, I guess we can do it. And then it always ends up good, you know. But it adds a little flair to it.
We make the best of every situation. I mean, no matter where we are, if we're getting rained out, we're moving jumps inside and flipping in someone's showroom, you know.
Oh shit, I totally forgot. Yeah, Drew. It was pouring rain at the one dealership during Biketoberfest, and Drew brought the ramp inside and was doing flips inside the Harley dealership. They moved bikes, and
it was cool. That was
just crazy.
Right there.
Yeah, it's definitely the epitome of like crazy conditions, and like we can literally. That's how we market it. I mean, we can do the shows anywhere in any space.
Yeah.
We're trying to obviously just build up more and get more so we can accommodate any event, any venue. Whether we're inside, outside.
Yeah. Well, so Jordi, you're in Florida, so you kind of get a little bit of that year-round riding to get to practice on top. But New York, you get to practice 2 months a year?
Yeah, there's too much ice and snow in the winter time, so unless you're studding your tires, you're not really getting very much riding in. It's just one of those things. I mean, you make the best of it. You can try to ride, you get a day or two, but you know, you catch up in the spring.
So you realistically, you need to build like a giant open warehouse that you can go in and train.
If I won the lottery, I would build a massive, like 70 by 100 pole barn and fill it full of rocks and jumps and stuff.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be ideal.
You don't need much space too. Luckily, the trials bikes, like, we perform in a small space. You know, give us like a couple hundred, like 100 feet, and you got a whole playground and enough riding for years.
Keep you entertained.
Well, I know I briefly mentioned it, and of course I've got listeners all over the world, but we're kind of based at, the podcast is based out of Chattanooga, and just up the road from us in Jasper, Tennessee, we have the Trials Training Center, and y'all were saying that's kind of like a rite of passage.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's the only facility, literally Trials Training Center. Like, most people don't even know what that even means. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know, the elite spot where everybody has gone through from young to old to get to the national level to compete. And they host some world events, and it's the place to be. Yeah, not far from you, actually. It's in Sequatchie.
Yeah, I think my buddy called me earlier today. He's actually on the podcast a lot. Lewis, we call him No Show Jones because he doesn't bother to show up to record podcasts anymore. But he actually called me earlier, and we were talking about, I guess it's in August, I think. They have a competition there, maybe.
TKO.
Yeah, that might be a hard enduro race. The TKO is usually August 15th, I think the second weekend. And that's a super fun event. Hard enduro is a whole nother aspect too, because it almost combines trials and racing. I mean, that's like you're taking all the top trials guys that switched over to this new, I would say it's a new form of racing that's really been catching on the last couple of years.
Oh, is that they're riding regular dirt bikes, but they have the boulders and they'll have like Jersey barriers they got to go over and stuff like that.
Really
stuff.
Hard stuff. You know, I mean, the courses are basically designed to just beat you up and wear you out.
Like some people don't even make it through like a lap, you know, because like for this 4-hour race, they're like barely finishing or not even finishing at all.
So y'all don't want to try and get into something like that?
Drew does pretty good in those.
I've done it quite a bit. I've raced the TKO 4 times. I've raced a bunch of other hard enduro series.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I've done
sponsored by Beta too.
Yeah, I rode for Beta last year, factory Beta, doing that.
Of course, much different motorcycle.
Yep, completely different thing.
Yeah,
so
like all those top hard enduro guys all rode trials. They all started competing, and it seems like everybody goes a different direction, like whether it's us doing tricks or, you know, even some of the moto guys or some of the, obviously the hard enduro guys. You know, like I'm on a Harley, like it just kind of leads you all these directions. It gives you that confidence. Like the trials really helps everything. I mean, it helps me walk around. I feel more comfortable walking.
Yeah. Well, it might hurt to walk, but it feels better.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty physical. I mean, like the wall flip, it's cool, but I'm like, man, you know, this is pretty intense. Like if you watch the slow-mo, you're like, gosh, man, that's pretty serious.
Well, I've got a couple slow-mos of it.
Yeah, man, hopefully
so,
you'll see
you know, talking about that intensity, so Jordi, you're 25.
Yeah.
Drew's 27. What's your injury past look like?
Knock on wood, I've been pretty good. Just a couple broken feet, broken nose, hands, fingers, ankles. But that's, honestly, I don't even think that was from riding, really. A lot of cuts, a lot of scars. Drew one day crashed into me, and when we were screwing around and took a bolt through my leg, and I had to get stitches. And
tore his whole leg open.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's, I mean, not really from, like, actual performing, really.
Yeah.
Just because, like, even if you watch me, like, when I first get to a show, like, I'm not just, like, busting flips. I'm a little like cautious. I'm gonna feel good. Like I want to feel ready. So I'd say I'm a little bit more like precautionary, but I always, you know, try to get the job done. But yeah, I definitely take it easy and think a lot about the long-term effect too, because I want to do it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the big things. Some of these guys, when they get out there, they don't think about, you know, am I still going to be able to do this in 10 years? They beat themselves up so hard doing it that I mean, they're 35 years old and they're an old man. And
yeah, I mean, we definitely feel it. Like, we wake up in the morning and I'm like, you know, I'm sore, I got to stretch, you got to work yet. People are like, you're fine. I'm like, no, man.
Well, they had yoga this morning. You mean y'all
I
didn't go to yoga?
I was watching them.
Crossed my mind. Go do some stretching.
No, definitely. We do a lot off the bike too, and it's just as important. We definitely don't party much.
Well, I think sometimes people don't understand, you know, this is very much an athletic sport. When people think of athletes, they tend to think of people that play baseball and football and stuff like that, and they don't think about, you know, the physical training that you have to go through outside of riding a motorcycle, you know, keeping yourself in check, keeping your body in check, you know, stretching, lifting weights, doing calisthenics, those types of things.
Yeah, definitely. So, luckily the weather's nice and we're pretty lucky to still be doing it, so yeah. I'm stoked. Just living in the moment.
I think doing it itself is like that's some of the best fitness you're gonna get. Just riding all these different bikes keeps us in shape.
Yeah.
I mean, both of us, I mean, we're athletic and we like to work out too, but like we have more fun riding a bike than going to the gym, so I'd rather spend 2 hours on my bike than an hour in the gym.
Yeah, well, of course, you've already told me when you're not riding, you're building roofs and stuff like that.
A little bit of everything.
And what about you, Jordy?
I'm riding all the time.
This is the gig?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we both used to tour worldwide on the Marvel stunt show. So, like Marvel, we both played Captain America. And, you know, it was a pretty interactive arena stunt show. Biggest stunt show in the world. And they have trials bikes, and that's kind of what took us all over. And then COVID kind of ended that for a little while, so we just kind of kept it rolling, doing shows, competing.
Yeah.
And I just, it's hard to get going. It's hard to do shows. You know, you gotta be the whole thing from setup to tear down to booking to marketing to, you know, we're hosting other bigger events. So you gotta do a lot. But I just do the bike full time, ride full time, work out, CrossFit. All that kind of fun stuff.
CrossFit.
Yeah, right.
Don't look at me.
I didn't want to do it, but I started it, and I was like, man, this is like literally perfect. Like I gotta do it. So one of those guys.
Well, it helps you then, because when you get out here and you start dragging these ramps around, it's like I'm doing CrossFit right now.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'll be on the microphone. Like for this one, I'm talking, announcing for the show and riding. So I'm like, sometimes I'll do something, I'm like, man, I'm pretty gassed and I can't breathe in the mic, you know, it's like, it's the whole deal. Like, you got to be ready for it, especially if it's hot, like 90 degrees.
Well, you know, you got to have, I think a lot for you with doing the announcing too, you got to have that mental concentration, because, you know, y'all roll in and y'all do your double backflip and everything, and right after that, you're back into speaking to the crowd. And you can't sit there and go, oh, that one was a little sketch, or woo, that one was great.
It's happened sometimes, yeah, I'll try to turn off the mic if I can, so that way I'm not just like, oh, like,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it helps. I like the challenge of doing it. I think you need to do something scary every day at least, because then it just kind of takes away. You got to go crazier and crazier. So
zaps your heart, keeps you in check.
Yeah. Keeps you sane. Doing crazy things keeps you sane.
So I won't keep you much longer. How long you been riding, Drew?
I mean, since I was 4 years old. So,
yeah.
Yep.
What about you, Jordy? How long you been riding for?
Since I was about 3 or 4. My dad is always busting out the videos. He's here actually. I've brought him down to come experience this event at Loretta Lynn's Ranch, because I mean, from watching those videos, learning to ride at 3 to now we're, you know, performing at the ranch.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So I wanted them to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. Okay, I want to do one last thing. So this is something we do on the podcast all the time, on every episode.
Shots.
So, no, it is a Crown Royal bag, but it's not shots. So we play a game called Chop, Ride, Sell. Okay?
Oh.
So, have you ever heard the game Screw, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is Screw, Marry, Kill, but with motorcycles.
Y'all ride, dude.
Right, so like I said, this is like Screw, Marry, Kill, but we call it Chop, Ride, Sell.
Okay.
So you're going to get 3 chips. There's 100 chips in this bag, and there's all kinds of random motorcycles in this bag. Okay. So chop means you got to customize it. The ride means you can't do nothing to it. You can only just ride it. And then, of course, you have to sell one. So get you 3 chips out bag, Drew.
Three chips.
Little
3
goodie
chips.
bag,
These
random
like poker chips.
mystery box.
These are poker chips.
All right.
And if you don't know what it is, I'll help you out.
Can I look at them?
Yeah, go for it.
Our motorcycle knowledge.
Yeah, you got to look at them
Yeah.
and figure out what you want to
Figure
do.
it out.
I'm going to be looking at this.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, like I said, if you don't know what they are, I can help you out, and I'll kind of go down at the get-go and let you know how this works. So, all right. So my 3 chips, I've got a CBX, which is the Honda 6-cylinder. I've got the S-Rad, which is going to be like 96, 97 GSXR.
Oh, yeah.
And then CB750, which y'all know what old Honda CB750 is.
Sure.
So I'll tell you what I'm actually going to do. This is going to be interesting. So I'm just going to ride that S-Rad. Those bikes are actually kind of starting to come up in value and be a little bit of collectors when you can find one, because so many of them have been crashed out.
Nice.
I'm actually going to sell the CB750, and that CBX, I think it would be so dope to take something like that, put a modern inverted front suspension, set of clip-ons, maybe find some way to do like a modern sport bike swing arm on the rear with a mono shock and all that other stuff. Build just one of the coolest cafe racers in the world.
Heck yeah, man.
So there's my 3. What do y'all got?
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Who's next?
I got a HD Z90.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what any of these are. So.
Okay, so a Z90 is a bike that Harley built in the
Is that 90cc
70s.
or is it?
No, it's actually a 125, but
Okay.
it's like a little dirt bike, like a little enduro bike. A drifter is a Kawasaki Cruiser that was designed to look like an Indian. Kawasaki actually got sued by Indian over the manufacturing of that motorcycle.
Really?
And then a Rocket 3 is a Triumph. It's a 2300cc 3-cylinder, inline 3-cylinder. It is the largest factory displacement motorcycle outside of quote-unquote Boss Halls, which does the V8s.
I'm going to go ahead and sell the Rocket 3. That sounds like a good chunk of change.
Yep.
And then I'm probably going to have to ride the 125 HD Z90.
Yep.
That just sounds like a good time, and keeping that
Yep.
really cool. Now the drifter,
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot you could do that, but I think it's cool. Definitely have to deck it out. And I'm a stunt guy. I'm gonna want to try to stunt it if it's up that alley. So we're talking crash bars.
We can do anything with that. We can, strip a lot of the body work off of it, run you some crash
try
bars.
to lighten it up a little bit. Maybe put a straight bar on it.
So I had the XR 750.
All right.
Street Glide.
All right.
And then was this TRI or TR1?
So that's short for Triumph. That's a Triumph Daytona.
Okay. Is that
The Triumph Daytona is their race bike.
Oh, heck yeah. And
He got a better hand than you do.
I know. These are all pretty sweet.
I know, that's the tough thing about it.
Because, I think if I'm picking one to ride, something comfortable, because I got, the stunt Harley, and it's not something I want to take around town. Street Glide would be sick just to, have and just cruise. I know there's a million of them, but I would want one just to cruise around town. I don't really have
one.
that.
I love mine.
Yeah, so I'd probably keep that one, ride that one.
All right.
The XR 750 over this, what was it? It was
The Triumph.
Oh, yeah, Triumph Daytona.
Yeah, Triumph Daytona.
That one sounds like one I'd want to customize out and deck it out.
Yeah.
Get some underglow on it.
Oh, man, you're that guy. No,
Yeah, don't be that
one
guy.
out. And then this XR 750,
You gonna sell the XR?
I don't know, probably. It'd be fun though. It'd be fun. That's a hard. Yeah, these are all cool. These are all fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably
See,
sell
that's the thing
XR.
about it. It could get hard when you're like, oh man, I have to sell one of them. I got to get rid of one of them.
Maybe sell the Triumph, and then maybe we'll go that way. We'll sell this Daytona, and then we'll keep the XR 750 to just have a blast.
You build you a fun little scrambler with that
Yeah,
XR.
I like those. Yeah, I definitely like that style.
So.
Heck yeah, man, that's pretty cool. I like that. Over 100 different bikes in that bag, huh?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, and we've got more poker chips. We're gonna make more.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
we got some of them we're gonna swap out. The Z90 is actually kind of funny because we pull that chip almost every episode.
Really?
That chip gets pulled out. We're like, we gotta come up with something.
Yeah,
different.
we're dirt bike guys. I like anything with 2 wheels, obviously. But we're pretty young, so there's a lot of bikes that I'm just like, oh man, that was made before I was born. I like it. So I only started riding the Harley right when COVID happened, and I don't know, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't ride the dirt bike, and then I started to learn more about the Harleys and what to do, what not to do. And obviously I just had a Sportster, but I was stunning it and doing wheelies. And I had a blast. and I still have a blast. So I look forward to learning more. There's a lot to learn about these bikes, and it's a great time.
Well, y'all got any social media y'all want to plug?
Yeah, definitely the Moto Motion Entertainment, at Moto Motion ENT on Instagram, and then Moto Motion Entertainment on Facebook. That's our freestyle trials stunt show, and we got a couple other stunt shows, pit bikes, and
you have
anything with 2 wheels.
Do you have your full calendar up on your social media? I know
on
you
the
said
website,
you got a booked.
Yeah, the
booked
motomotionentertainment.com. We've got our calendar for coming up. I mean, between all the shows and I do some other gigs for film and TV and film TV shows and stuff. So that kind of takes up the other part of the time. But yeah, we're pretty much booked most of the year, and people are already looking for next year. And but yeah, that, and at Jordi Trey is my personal Instagram with all the cool, crazy videos that we get up to.
What about you, Drew?
My personal Facebook and Instagram is just Big Hops Fortner. It's my nickname, Big Hops.
Big Hops. The guy does hop pretty big.
Big Hops. Big guy.
Well,
yeah, definitely, man.
That's it for this episode. Thank y'all for sitting down with me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
This has been a good one. This is a fantastic event.
I know.
I've had such a good time.
Getting busy. These bikes are crowding up our stunt area, so we're going to have to hop over them. But yeah, definitely.
It's okay. We'll push some of them out here, let y'all do some backflips over these motorcycles. People come out here and start yelling.
Yeah, man.
So, well, say bye, guys.
Bye.
Right,
Check
see
out
ya.
Trials Bikes, Moto Motion. Woo!
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson's social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.